Look at the trees there behind the starting line here at Maple Grove Raceway. They're starting to change colors, and the temperature started to cool down right now. It is a beautiful fall late afternoon here in October in Reading. You can see some of the Mennonite community hanging out in the trees, just getting a look at these crazy machines. It's time for the Alcohol Funny Car Finals, Bob.
Something about going from the Mennonites in the trees to the buy online at PCRichard.com. It's just like...
It doesn't add up, does it?
It is just a juxtaposition there. But well, I talked to the Bojec team before they got set for this final round. I said, are you guys good mechanically? They said, yes. I said, if you lose, they said, no excuses. They said, we've tweaked the car because air conditions and track conditions now are going to be the best they've been all weekend long. That's good for John's team, but remember, it's also good for Steve Harker, who's had the better race car throughout the weekend.
86-degree track temp. It's ripe right there. Good time. Bojec and Harker complete their burnouts back in the staging lane. Stop Alcohol Dragsters getting ready for their final round. And here's Lauren with one of the finalists.
Mike, we are in the staging lanes right before your final appearance. The last time you were in a final, you were actually driving the car you were driving today, owned by Mike Federlin. What's that like?
Steve Federlin. Yeah, it's a great team, and I'm so proud to be able to drive for them. It's a great honor, and I hope we pull this off.
What are your feelings about your overall season performance?
Our season started off really slow, and it's done nothing but get better. That's a tribute to this team's hard work and dedication. We're just going to try and win this race, one round at a time, and this is the round.
That was
Thank you.
I'm sorry, that was a high-tech message, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Sharpie on the hand.
Gary Bohr, the crew chief on John Bojec's car, another family member. They had raced, their family had raced in the alcohol dragster category, and they really like this racetrack right now. Steve's had a little problem with tire shake. He mentioned that a couple of times, plus that 20-year-old gadget that he said wasn't working. But John Bojec's got to put up a good fight, and he's got to stay with Steve Harker right off the line.
Harker rolls through the beams. Give this one to Bojec. Car would not stop once it was pre-staged. Diane and Kate can't believe it, but Bojec is going to be a first-time winner.
Isn't that nice? I mean, it's not nice that Steve Harker found out, but how about that? Back on the starting line, everybody with the family is really excited, and they ought to be. You come out here, remember they had that glitch in the semifinals at Indy, got DQ'd because of the weight. They come back out here, make a tremendous run here this weekend, and get the win. And they deserved it. I mean, 5:59. Steve Harker, even without the red light, would have had to been right on his game.
Stat guy.
Of course, John Bojec comes from the modified semi-tractor-pull league. We was the champion back in 1998. We're talking 1,000 cubic inches, 5,000 horsepower, a Peterbilt.
Oh, and he is super fired up, and why not? You can almost hear him underneath that helmet.
Something after, you know, watching that big old combine you saw out there, because the Bojec family in the wood chipping and mulch business. And they probably got some of those big honking combines. Isn't that cool? First-time winner. It's always nice to see that. You don't wish to, you know, anybody any ill will. Steve Harker found out. John Bojec comes here. One of the premier races on tour, 26 years. That's exciting.
Now Lauren has got to the far end and has caught up with our winner.
Yes, I have. And John, how excited are you? This is your first final win.
I'll tell you what, I may be at a loss for words now, but I'll tell you what, absolutely wonderful. Pack Racing Springs, Peterson Spring, Cam 2, my guys, Gary Bohr, Bob Miner, unbelievable. I mean, come on, could this get any better? I love it. And by the way, guys, take this one off your list. Right here, she's gone.
He's referring to me being married, but John, thank you, John, for that embarrassing moment. What do we have that's embarrassing for you to talk about?
I don't know. I'm just glad to win. My first final, 8 years of drag racing. Feels really good to be here. We are so proud. Thank you, everybody.
Steve's waiting to congratulate you.
And you know, those finals are hard to come by. Was going to be in the finals of the U.S. Nationals. Remember, had DQ issue with weight. So for that team to get back to the winner's circle that quick, congratulations to them.
And I just want to give equal time, ladies. I'm off the list, so I just want to say that.
That is good to know. One first-time winner. Could we have another?